it's me again, just plugging back into Mindful Musings and connecting with all of you over video. I just love this platform. I wanted to take a couple minutes this morning and talk to you about mindfulness and what I believe mindfulness is, why I think that it's important, and to introduce to you a new collaborative ongoing project I'm working on called Simple Mindfulness. If you've followed my page, you know that this is a phrase I've used for a long time, but I'm finally pulling it all together and launching a new project with it that I'm very excited about. So, jumping in, what is mindfulness? Now, this is a really big topic that I do not plan to fully answer in a Instagram video. So if you're really curious about all of the ins and outs of what mindfulness is, do some research, read some books. It is a very broad topic, but in my world, in my life right now, what mindfulness is about being present and engaged and able to respond in my life in a way that I feel like I have power and I have control and I can align with my values and the things that I want to be present in my life. So it's basically being in the here and now. So mindfulness skills or simple mindfulness practices are tools or tricks or tips that I can do, that you can do without spending a whole lot of time and energy, that bring us back into the present moment or help us to stay in the present moment, because life is busy and chaotic and sometimes our anxieties get really bad and we don't get to respond. So that leads me into why I believe that simple mindfulness practices are so important and why I'm putting together this series really for all of us. I know in my life, and I know in the lives of a lot of people that I interact with, it gets really hard to be present and responsive in your life. As I was mentioning before, there's just so much to be busy thinking about and doing and working around and with and navigating and emotions and thoughts, and it gets so overwhelming so quickly. So if you struggle with anxiety, if you struggle with depression, if you struggle with trauma, or have trauma in your background, or really you're just a mom trying to do life or just a human trying to do life, you're going to notice that at times your brain gets really trapped in either future forward thinking or backward past thinking. And so these practices, these tools of simple mindfulness are really to try to bring you back into present. So we're not, tripping over what the future is going to bring, which could be 10 minutes from now, and we're not stuck in the past of an experience that we had 10 minutes prior or 5 years prior or 5 years forward, whatever that looks like for you. So basically, when we're in the present, the benefit of that is that it gives us the ability to respond. So when we are stuck in past or present, we tend to react to our experiences or to our environment, to the people in our lives, versus responding. And reacting typically comes from a place of survival, and that doesn't always align or put us in a position that connects with our values, that moves us in the direction that we desire for our life in the future. And so it really steals a lot of opportunities from us as we move into our day-to-day and our relationships and the things that are important to us. So, like I said, I am starting and have been working on a collaborative project called Simple Mindfulness. You'll find a highlight in my story moving forward. I'm also about to release a blog on my website that links all of these posts in it. And you're just going to hear from me and a ton of other people in the community, mental health professionals, doctors, other just normal humans, moms, professionals, all talking about how they practice simple mindfulness, ways that they stay present in the midst of their chaos and busy lives. So I hope that you stay tuned. I hope that you find mindfulness important. If you don't, I hope that these videos will help you to understand how it could be beneficial in your life and giving you the freedom to respond versus react. If you want to collab, obviously just DM me. I would love to bring you in on this project. So remember that you matter, and I love you all, and I hope that you have a great week.